Hello, good morning, and welcome to another wonderful start of a new week. It's Monday, 19th of August, 2024, and of course, it's a new day. Comes with blessings. Of course, you should go out there, endeavor to win, and ensure that you stay tuned to your numero uno breakfast show on television. It's Wake Up Nigeria.
Yes, I hope your weekend was filled with enough excitement, and if not, we are definitely here to help you spice up your day and, of course, your entire week.
So just get ready, relax, grab a cup of water at the best, and just chill, sit back, and enjoy every moment of this show, because we ensure that it is specially curated to put that splash of sunshine in your face.
Yes, we are definitely rated. That's E for entertainment. And, of course, excellence is our mantra, always. It is all positive vibes here on the show this Monday morning.
Yeah, it was a birthday weekend. I don't know what Danny got up to this weekend, but maybe she'll probably tell us about all of that if maybe she had to head to the Seychelles or something. But hey, come on, it's a Monday morning. Remember, you can hit us up on social media. We are at TVC Entertainment. That's across Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, X, and of course LinkedIn. Also TikTok. Use the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC to interact with us.
And of course, you can follow us at TVC Entertainment _. My name is Mary Basha Alimi. It's so good to know you're right there.
Yep, I'm Mike Mexicano. Download our app. It's available on the Google Play Store or the Apple iOS Store, where you can watch us anywhere around the world. GOTV channel 16 if that is DTT for you. And if you want to tune in via terrestrial, it will be the ultra high frequency 49.
All right, let's tell you what we have in store for you on the show this morning, because believe me, we have very exciting stuff lined up for you. Okay, so we start with Face of Image's Housemates, a Nigerian reality TV show for young people to showcase their talents. The conversation this morning will be regarding that, because we'll be having the winner of the latest edition, Phoebe Lucky Nwailieta. And
of course, we've got a beautiful game today. I will be taking a look at what happened over the weekend, talking about the EPL, the Spanish La Liga, the Italian Serie A, and all of that on our discussion this morning.
I'm a passionate environment advocate and a published author.
I am the founder of Celebration, a businesswoman, and a fashion icon.
I am a wealth coach and a real estate developer.
I am Amako Arakwe. I'm a corporate commercial lawyer and an entrepreneur.
For our musical performance, we're joined by singer and performer Royal Onyedikachi Kenneth, professionally known as Phantom Burger. Interesting. Okay, we're looking forward to this one.
Morning, and we have Edememe Oladiji Wusu, a vibrant force in the empowerment space committed to transforming lives. Our topic for motivation this morning is going to be seeing yourself as God sees you.
And of course, we have Oreva Ogene Obieruma, the creative director of Revis Beauty, a makeup brand. She's our guest on the SME segment this morning.
Was that?
You know, looking at those photos has me thinking of the fact that today is World Photography Day.
Okay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so for those who like to pose in front of photos, take pictures, you might want to seize the day, so to speak. It's also Orangutan Day. And I've always wondered at their colors. Okay, I'm not referring to you, Winfrey, but when I saw your outfit, the burnt orange, I just thought of orangutans. And You look gorgeous, by the way.
I
It has
know.
nothing to do with
Thank
that,
you.
yes. And so when I saw World Orangutan Day, I was like, okay, what an interesting coincidence. Now, besides that being World Orangutan Day, it's also World Aviation Day. I thought that might interest you. Yeah.
Why?
You're asking me? Okay, should I say it?
No.
Okay, good. So basically, those are major events happening today around the world.
Yeah, so weekend, how was weekend for you? I know it was celebration weekend.
It was cut short. Because what am I doing here?
I don't understand. Why so
When
much
you left
being
here, you left here early Friday, so you should have.
Am I meant
You had you had Saturday, you had Sunday. So
I'm
what
glad
happened?
and graceful.
What happened Saturday, Sunday? You had enough time.
What do you mean?
Friday evening.
It's the entire August, guy. Don't get it twisted, bro.
Okay.
Thanks and God bless.
So you, what are you
still
saying?
extend to October, sir.
So you are saying that
Like
Saturday.
end in December. Just be there
okay.
playing.
So you're saying Saturday, Sunday, you didn't do
Not
anything.
enough. It's
Okay.
Not enough.
What were you doing?
Celebrating my life. Hello. It takes more than 2 days.
We should be doing that every day.
I do, yes, but like August is a whole
For
month.
celebrating.
Like,
So you started
amp it.
August 1st.
You amp it. You amplify it. But it's okay. I'm grateful that I'm here. It was a cool, chill birthday. Don't mind me. It was chill. Yeah, lots of love, lots of happiness.
Nice. Nice.
Well, for me, the weekend, of course, on radio last night. However, before that, we also had the EPL. You know, the EPL is back, and it was really exciting from Friday. And then yesterday, Max FM had a watch party at Okwebi, and that was really cool. It was so nice. I'm going to invite you guys to the next watch party. You'd enjoy it.
All right.
You'd enjoy it.
Well, weekend, of course, Saturday was working all that. Sunday a little bit more restful. But then let's take a look at what the weather will be like for today and the rest of the week.
Time for the news update on Wake Up Nigeria. I am Mary Bashua Alimi. The long queues have resurfaced in several parts of Lagos as scarcity of petrol hits Nigerian commercial center. Motorists were also spotted in search of petrol in some states across the country, and the development has caused gridlock around filling stations. A litre of the product sells for between 800 and 900 naira in some filling stations, a move that has resulted in an increase in the cost of transportation. Some filling stations are not selling the products, while black marketers have taken advantage of the situation to do quick business. Away from that, operatives of National Drug Law Enforcement Agency have arrested a Vietnam-bound businessman, Paul Mbaduga, at the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport, Abuja, after he tested positive for ingestion of cocaine. In a statement by the Director, Media and Advocacy, Femi Babafemi, the 54-year-old suspect was intercepted at the boarding gate of the Abuja airport during the outward clearance of Qatar Airways, a flight to Hanoi, Vietnam through Doha. He said Mbaduha excreted a total of 88 wraps of the illicit drugs with a gross weight of 1,710 kilograms after 4 days under excretion observation. According to him, the suspect claimed that he is a Lagos-based businessman and was given the cocaine pellets to swallow by a friend in Isolo area of the state for onward delivery in Vietnam for a fee of $2,000. Also, NDLEA said its officers at the airport shed of the Murtala Mohammed International Airport, Ikeja, Lagos, have intercepted a shipment of Loud, a synthetic strain of cannabis weighing 800 grams concealed in noodles going to Congo. Outside Nigeria, the U.S. Secretary of State Anthony Blinken has arrived in Israel in his latest effort to push for a ceasefire and hostage release deal in Gaza. His ninth trip to the region since the war began in October comes days after the U.S. presented a midfield proposal aimed at bridging long-standing gaps between the two sides. The U.S. and Israel have expressed optimism about a deal since talks resumed in Doha last week, but Hamas says suggestions of progress are an illusion. Differences are set to include whether Israeli troops will be required to withdraw fully from the Gaza Strip, as Hamas insists in a statement on Sunday. Hamas accused Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu of putting obstacles in the way of an agreement and setting new conditions and demands with the aim of prolonging the war. Talking sports now, the Lagos State Football Association, LSFA, has expressed its commitment to support female football development efforts in the state. Working with the LSFA, the Lagos State Female Development Committee has launched a girl-child football training and mentoring program. No fewer than 300 girls from age 7 to 15 took part in the first program at the popular Onikon Stadium, now known as the Mobolaji Johnson Arena. Titled, "It is Time for Girls," the youngsters received training in football techniques and other essential life skills outside football. The Female Football Development Initiative is also supported by the Lagos State Ministry of Youth and Social Development.
Sports, this is what we're talking about. So be assured that he has this at heart.
It feels like December 25th, 2024. Feels like a Christmas day. Feels like I've been fasting for 30 days and today is Eid to celebrate.
Haaland scored on his 100th Manchester City appearance as the Premier League champions began their title defense with a win against Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. Haaland opened the scoring in 18 minutes for his 91st City goal since joining from Borussia Dortmund in 2022. Former Chelsea midfielder Mateo Kovacic made the game safe late on with a curling shot from just outside the penalty area. Elsewhere, Brian Mbeumo scored Brentford's opener in the 29th minute. The Eagles player equalized in the 56th minute when Brentford defender Ethan Pinnock poked Daniel Munoz's header into his own net. But Brentford scored a 78th minute winner through Yohan Wissa's tap in. Now, Good Luck Teso of Benue State and Joy Emmanuel of Lagos State are to embark on U.S. training tours as reward for winning the Adewale Issa National Junior Tennis Championship. Good Luck defeated Kingsley Godwin to emerge the boys' winner, under 12 champion at the tournament, which ended last weekend at the National Stadium, Lagos. After winning the first set 6-love, the Benue boy had to fight from 5-love down to take the second set and the under 12 title. In the girls category, Joy defeated 7-year-old Karina Opuene of Bayelsa State to go home with the trophy and win the trip to the USA. In the other age categories, 13-year-old Gloria Samuel of Ekiti State won the under 14 girls event by defeating Mofifuoluwa Atilola of Lagos. Sheyi Ogunshaki, another Ekiti State player, could not reenact his pre-tournament form as he fell to Niger State Amir Mohammed in the boys under 14 final. Bright Emmanuel from Lagos defeated Favor Godwin of Abuja in the girls under 16 final, while Aminu Ibrahim was the better player when he played against Johanna Yakubu in the boys under 16 final between two Abuja boys. And that's it on the news update of this hour on Week of Nigeria. Just stay with us, we have so much more to come.
Doubt and fear doesn't occur at the canvas, it shows in the canvas. It shows the conation of raw ether material slabbed, stroked and molded at a pace provided by the doubt and fear. Every move weigh in the struggle of one to the other, merging the past to the present, brushstrokes of colors seen but not known. For when the wailing stops, the pieces settle down in abject beauty erected for a century of a century. Speaking, advocating, protesting as the arts are meant to be.
Good morning, Fit Farm. All right, yeah, welcome to yet another great section with me, Adebola Falabi Olorode, personal fitness trainer from iFitness. All right, guys, so I'll be taking you guys on spinning class. Great workout to burn calories, to increase your strength level, and as well strengthen the core. All right, guys, so before we start, so make sure you check your bikes, check the knobs, and make sure everything is right in place. Yeah, also check your saddle and everything. All right, so guys, so we'll be going right into it. We'll start with our warm-up, then we'll build up the tension and the pace gradually. Hope you enjoy your workout. All right, guys, let's go. All right, so we'll start. Pedal on, guys, pedal on. All right, let's take it up. Slow and steady, guys. All right, let's take it down. That's it. Make sure you smile. Great. All right, take it up. Take it down. Push, 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 push. All right. Slow it down, guys. Slow. Slow it down. Move, guys, move, 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 move. That's it. Nice, nice, nice. All right, take it up. Take it up. Let's go. Up. Take it up, guys. Take it down, guys. Push, booga, let's booga. Booga one there. Take it down. Press, press, press. Don't forget to breathe, guys. Move it. Move. 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 All right.
Yeah.
I know you wanted to tell us something about something you saw over the weekend.
Yeah, something quite interesting, right? That's literally been making the rounds. Two situations actually, but then again, they all have to do with business. So, so of course, we're not new to the whole idea of Nigerians relocating UK to Canada and all of that. So, a lady literally sent her story, her experience actually, something she's actually going through right now, to I think a group, a platform she belongs to and all of that, just sharing experiences just so other people can be aware as well. So in her story from Nigeria, she literally ran like 2 businesses here, a food business and another business, right? So she goes over there after relocating, she literally starts doing that again, starts selling her products from her home, literally reaching out to different people. So I think one was skincare and the other one was food and all of that. And then without following any due diligence and all of that, one day, 2 years after, she literally receives, here's a knock on the door, opens the door, she realized that, statement were literally there at her house. Why? She was literally being, I won't say accused. Apparently, someone that probably bought her products, she raised an alarm and reported her that the product she damaged her skin or something like that and all of that. She reacted negatively to it and all. And then they literally charged, let me just open the post and literally just go through what's one of the things that she was. So now these were her offenses, or the allegations put against her: running an unregistered business without government approval, which they claimed I did not register my business because
she said they claimed
tax, which they said is a serious offense as this is under tax fraud. 2, selling unregistered illegal products that pose danger to human consumption, which is not allowed in Canada. Running such business without license or permit, and also running it in an unapproved environment, which isn't fit for such business. As investigation showed that the environment where I produce my products isn't clean. And like that. So presently now she's actually facing jail term and a fine as well. So she was literally just putting it out there to actually just advise Nigerians going over there, because I know people who relocate, they also try to look at ways to make a living, right? And then she's just saying, okay, fine, before you actually do that and set up anything, make sure you go through your due diligence. It's not like Nigeria that you can just wake up one day and just start a business and then nobody's literally coming after you and things like that.
The reality is these same processes are actually mandatory in Nigeria.
Of course.
The only difference is in Nigeria, you can sell to family and friends for a start and get away with it. And then when you're expanding gradually, getting money to pay for NAFDAC registration and other things, then of course you're able to expand your business.
Yes.
Over there though, if you sell to a friend, I said family and friends, and something goes wrong with that friend, the friend can report you. Note my use of friend, can report you that your business is, fake, so to speak, and then of course you could get into serious trouble. I detest the fact that so many people say, oh, all of this, you can get away with it in Nigeria. If you are caught in Nigeria, it's either you will pay fully, like going to jail or even paying a fine, or, man knows man in Nigeria is prevalent. So maybe that's why you may escape certain things. Yeah. So I'm just going to say this for those who believe that, you can get away with anything in Nigeria. You cannot get away with anything in Nigeria, especially in Lagos. You might think you're getting away with it. It's simply a case of one person reporting you, especially to the environmental agency. That's all. Yeah. You might say, I could sort it. What if you meet a very strict officer? Amen. And then, of course, you have to face the music. What will you do then? This kind of people obviously had been doing it in Nigeria, getting away with it. Someone mentioned the fact that what if she doesn't even have a NAFDAC number in Nigeria for a Nigerian product? That's already enough. That's already enough to let you know that the person was probably even, going through back doors to get her business done here in Nigeria. So I guess it's a case of a day of reckoning, because you are, according to the stuff, she was doing it in a house, right?
Yes, in a house.
The production, everything. And then I like the way she kept saying they said the place was not clean enough. Yeah. They said the food stand. How can you do a food product and skincare in the same space?
It's so.
I'm not the safe person.
If she started with skincare here, yeah.
Yes.
And then
got there to food packaging.
the fact of the situation is that, Omo, you will do it here and you get away with it 1,000 times. I have seen people who are mixing that. The other day, there's a time when yogurt, this milk,
It's a milk.
that you put, and instead of it to put inside tea and drink. We have seen concoctions over.
Oh, milky donuts?
Not milky donuts. You know, they put milk inside all this stuff and mix, and as in everybody is now. You see it on Instagram everywhere. It's not like they're even hiding to do it. I'm talking about skincare now.
Oh, okay.
Sure,
Okay.
Where they mix up all these things that look like, they even look so terrible, like almost like excreta, terrible stuff that they mix. And then you see someone telling you that if you want your body to shine like milk,
take milk. There are even some injections you will take. You will take some
and then
pills.
they mix up all we see people, they'll come out with their bowls and all of that. Oh, when you do this thing and all of that, the point that you get away with it.
That's what made VDM popular now.
Well, yes, true.
Yeah.
True that. Yeah, somebody. Well, you see, that's the point. Somebody has to maybe take a proactive stand before something like that happens here. On a normal day, the point is, who is even patronizing you? First of all, everybody would want to, over there. I'm even surprised that she even did it as far as 2 years. She tried.
She tried though. I don't know how she take do it. When I saw the 2 years, I was amazed.
Yes, I was amazed that it went that far. Because like you said, people that know you, they know that this thing is harmful to people, and you don't have proper certification or authorization to engage in a particular kind of business, shut you down. You're going to, you're not just even shutting you down, you're going to be held liable for whatever could have happened, not what happened, what could have happened. You're going to an environment that works. Canada, yes, they're looking for people. They've been putting out this thing. A lot of Nigerians are immigrating there and all of that. Well, you see, they say when in Rome behave like Romans, they say even Nigerians that are stubborn here, when they go outside, then go and pass red, go and break or pass red lights. You find out that when you enter an environment, someone says, if you make your house clean, right, and you have a visitor that's dirty, maybe you come in and see the house clean.
They would
Nobody tell them to drop I don't see to put your shoe by the door. Don't
you say yeah, shoe.
Don't come inside with that shoe. And you don't
even need to be told.
Exactly,
you
but you see how it is. That's the thing with environment. When you go to a place, an environment that works, you have to conform. And for her not conforming for even 2 years, and she said there was something she said that she was trying to put it on them and all of that. Very wrong, man. And like you said, it should be the same case here because you're expected to register and all of that. But like the same thing, NAFDAC had to put out, I think, is it NAFDAC?
About bread?
About bread, yes.
Yes. So I was actually going to talk about that.
NAFDAC is crying out about bread.
They're talking about how the bread in the market is not safe for consumption.
But
they are bakeries, and we know they are bakeries. Should they be telling us, or they should be doing the work underground? Exactly. So it's not about the people, to be very honest.
You go out.
There is that.
Who bought it? Where do you buy this from? Where do you buy it? It's very easy to trace. And you shut down those bakeries. So why are you telling us that there's enough?
Even now, right? For instance, now we're talking about her skincare products and then also talking about her food business, right? Even here, there are a lot of people that sell food to the general public that you cannot even passing by the canteen, you're wondering how food is being produced here. Do you understand? And whether we like it or not, some of these officials go there to eat.
Yeah.
So the truth is that, as much, so her cry, why it seemed like she was trying to put saying, okay, they said this, they said that, right?
Like that was too much.
Exactly, as if the thing, the issue there was the fact that she was saying that she really did not know. But they told that ignorance is not an excuse in the law, right? And that is literally, whether it's there or it's here, it is what it is. Just that there, they are effective with execution. Yes. But here, we literally just have laws that even the people that are even meant to execute the laws are not even aware of the laws. So that's literally what the issue is.
Let's not get it twisted though. Like as I said before, this friends and family thing, it's actually applicable everywhere. As a matter of fact, whether in Nigeria or wherever you may be, if you have a product, you can sell to your friends and family. But the moment you want to get commercial with it, like you want to put it up on shelves, you want it to go public, then you need to get certain registrations done. You cannot put your stuff on a shelf in a supermarket and you are not NAFDAC certified, or you go outside publicizing it to strangers and you're not certified. It's against the law. It is. That's why children sell lemonade. You know, you can sell it to friends and family. But the moment you want to package it and commercialize it, then you need to pay the price.
Let us know in the comment section. What are your thoughts about all of this? Use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC. We'll see you after this time out.
what entertainment means to me. It means joy, it means happiness. It puts smile on my face and the faces of people. So I use one word for it. It brings joy and happiness.
It's downright time to speak with the Gen Z perspective.
Hey, chick for me this and she was like, this is Sharma,
Saying it not the way they want it.
Outrightly, I don't think I would budget more than 25K for a first date.
The Generation Z are ranting.
I'm
Assuming I was 2 minutes after the
minus to here, please.
Show me. I don't want
Gen Z, express yourself.
How long will it take for you to kiss then, even if it's not sexual intercourse?
The conversation just got Gen Z'd.
Do it now. Do it to me. Do it. Do it.
Give it a try. And
All right, it's time for us to have a conversation live on Wake Up Nigeria this morning, and it's with the Face of Images Housemates reality show winner. So it's actually a Nigerian reality show that aims to provide a platform for young people to showcase their talents and achieve their goals in the entertainment sector. Now, joining us for a conversation this morning is the winner of the latest edition, Phoebe Lucky Nwailieta. How you doing this morning?
I'm fine, thank you.
Did I get your surname right?
Yes, you did. I'm even surprised.
I'm surprised at myself. So, Phoebe, how does it feel to win? Let's start from there.
Well, the expression is, I can't really explain it. You know, when it's just the opposite of being a loser. Because by the time it was as if they wanted to announce the winner of the show, I was on my heels, but my heels could not carry me anymore.
Yeah.
I was thirsty, I was pressed and everything. At a point, I even had to tell Wezo that I needed water. But guess what? After they announced the winner, I found out I was not thirsty anymore. Everything that was in me, everything just faded off.
Oh, wow.
So it's actually a good feeling. You know, when you're being pronounced the winner, you know, your family, your friends, your well-wishers, your loved ones, your fans will be very, very proud of you. It's actually a good experience.
What was the experience like as a housemate here?
I had a very good experience, and I also have the bad ones because I was actually in the kitchen sector.
Okay.
Yeah, the kitchen, the head, and also the acting as well. You know, when you have to prepare food for a housemate, instead of saying thanks, they are insulting you. You know, the food you made with love and all of that. So the house actually taught me how to kind of take bad attitude for people for who they are. You understand? You know, when people insult you, just see them for who they are. You know, when you're actually growing with your siblings, they have bad attitude, but you manage to stay with them. It's quite different from somebody who is not from your background.
Yeah.
So it actually gave me a tough skin. I know how to overlook a lot of things. The show actually helped me shaping my character. I'm a very temperamental person, but the show actually helped me to know how to ignore a lot of things and know that not everybody have the same level of understanding.
All right. So I know you're a medical professional.
Yeah.
And so one would think, okay, medicine and everything that has to do with, you know, medical line.
Yeah.
Why then this line? Why did you decide to go into the house?
Yeah, profession is different for talents. I know there are a lot of people that have up to or more than 5 talents. If you discover yourself very well, you should know you have at least 5 talents. I know I'm a very good actor.
Okay.
So when my friend came across the page, so she introduced me to it. He was like, will you want to try this? It should be a very good limelight for you. And at a point I was discouraged, but she kept pushing me. Patient, wherever you are, may God bless you. So she kept pushing me. Why not just try it? You know, you can do more than one thing. So I just decided to give it a try, and inside the house, I discovered I can rap very well.
You can rap? Yeah. Wow, okay.
We did a team song, and my line was dope. Mr. Witty TK, something like that. He's a producer.
Okay.
So he was like, have you been in the studio before? I said, no, this is just the first time.
Can you reenact that for us? Let's have a feel of your
Okay,
rap.
that particular one. Shout out to my housemate Bugatti, JC, Tipsy, Latisi, Lucy, the Jiggy, Cherry Gore, Signature, Cali Smith and Sammy. I know the day is sunny, but we forever green.
Nice one, nice one. Oh, wow. So you never know the kind of talent you have until you actually exploit.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a rapper in you, we have an actor in you, we have a medical professional in you. What else?
Chef.
A chef as well.
And a model.
And a model as well.
And we did the fashion runway.
Now, wow, there's so many sides to you. How do you balance all of them?
I think something that you're actually, that is a built-in. You understand? It comes out naturally. And during to this part of acting and all of that, we did a cross-dressing competition.
Okay.
And I was the best cross-dresser.
So you dressed as a guy?
Yeah, I dressed as a guy and killed it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So, and the show actually helps you to think very fast.
Okay.
It actually train your mindset and all of that. Okay. So, I think that when it's time for you to actually bring out a particular talent in you, if it's actually inside of you, you won't find it difficult. So I don't have a problem balancing them.
Okay, so now we've been able to explore different sides of you. What should we expect from Phoebe?
Okay, you should actually expect, since that I've come out for the limelight, I don't think I'm going back. I want the one to hear about me.
You want the world to hear about you?
Yes. Whether it's from the medical part, whether it's from the acting part, I'm going fully into Nollywood. I'll be going fully into Nollywood, and I thank God for the platform. I've been able to be seen. One or two persons. At least the actor Shegu Arize, he came around, and some few actors that came around. At least they have been able to see me, and through the platform, I should be able to grow. Yeah.
Through we are hoping to grow.
Yes.
All right. So, are there any particular actors you're really looking forward to working with?
Mercy Johnson and Mama G.
Why those two?
You know, they are kind of action people. If you tell me to act, you know, as an actor, you should be versatile. But if you tell me to act a quiet part, I won't say I'm not really good at that. But if you want to see the real me, tell me to behave like a warrior. And I know those people, they are action people.
You know what? You have to give us a taste of you as an actor, because you keep hammering on this acting thing and how good you are. We want to have a feel of it. What will you feel most comfortable acting as?
Just give me a role.
Okay, I'll give you the role of... Yeah, you just said Iwiri. Let's see what you do with that. First, let's remember that we're on TV. Let me know the TV. I don't have energy.
No. Just look at me. You don't have to respond.
Okay.
Your name, please?
Mary.
See, the way you're looking at me like this.
Yeah.
I feel be fine girl, but me, my own man is in my head. If you want to try me, see, this officer will scatter around. I will scatter around. See, I know they fear you. Forget say before I don't say your own this in a package. No, we won't know they see what I sell. But when we enter town, then go see whether me and you who get level pass. Now money you get, but my woman is in my body. You dey tap am for what you want to do? What you want to do?
Look at my height. If you don't even fear me, fear my height. See, what do you mean by that?
Not be by size.
Can you imagine,
not be by size, Not be by see small body big engine. If I enter you,
my enemy are so far today.
If I enter you,
I'm not even acting. Like, I'm even wondering at your bravery. you're not even afraid of my height. Like, hey, even if I can't fight, if I walk into a room, my height alone will make people scared of me.
Never have small body big engine.
But really, it's been quite an interesting conversation, Phoebe. I wish you the best in your career.
Thank you.
But of course, you're still going to be your medical profession, right?
Yeah, I've been in the film for that was 2010. The Gods I Doom died in the name of the movie.
Okay.
I just acted one movie, but my parents were actually against it, so I had to focus on my school first.
Okay.
Then I know when I'm an adult, I can speak for myself, I can take decisions, and that's here I am.
Okay. So you'll be able to manage all of
Yeah,
it. That's the most important. All right. Thank you so much for your time, Phoebe.
Thank you very much.
Wishing you the best in your career. Hoping to celebrate you. Yes, we're rooting for you. As long as you don't try beating me up next time.
No.
We're good. All right. At this point, we've got to head to the kitchen because breakfast is being cooked. I'm excited.
Sam, welcome to the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen. Guess what? Chef Ariola is back. I've never been so pleased to see you.
I can
Welcome
only
back.
imagine.
We gave you a week to relax, right? And rest. And you see his smile is bigger and brighter this morning.
Much needed rest.
Amazing. Awesome. So what are you here with today?
Simply put, spaghetti and chicken. But so I'm just making a variation of spaghetti arrabbiata.
Okay, a variation of spaghetti
Arrabbiata.
Arrabbiata. Okay, where is that from?
It's from Italy.
Yes. Of course, it's from Italy.
It's just
all right. So simply, it's just like spaghetti
sauce,
and chicken, right?
Yeah, it's more
But
spicy.
having tomato sauce.
Yeah, but it's now the spicy variation.
It's a spicy variation.
Yeah.
Love the spicy variation. All right, amazing. Tell me what exactly we have here. This chicken is distracting me. Like the chicken looks so yummy already.
So
okay, yeah.
Spaghetti, of course. So tomato, you could use fresh tomatoes, but I decided to use the foreign.
This is
canned
tomato puree, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, because I see it's actually rough. It's not like smoothly
Then
blended.
pepper and onions blended, thyme, garlic, sugar, salt, oil.
Sugar.
Okay.
Okay. What's the effect? What's the plan for the sugar?
So
What's
it
the
goes
effect?
into the sauce.
All right. What effect does it create?
So it's going to be a bit of sweet.
Sweet and tangy.
Yeah.
All right. Amazing. Oh.
So then I have a surprise ingredient for the garnish.
Oh, this is
as always.
Hope it's not.
As always.
Let me not see it. Okay. Well, tell me about the chicken
So,
now. This is chicken thigh.
Yes.
And it has been marinated.
Yes.
What did you use to marinate it?
Pepper, ginger powder, thyme, and salt.
Okay, just pepper, ginger powder, thyme, and salt. That's all. It looks so good. I can't wait for it to be fully grilled. All right. Okay, tell me, what's the process going to be like?
So just boil our pasta.
Okay. Make our
drain,
sauce.
Yeah, make our sauce. Mix together. Just and prepare the chicken. But the end product is not going to look as simple as the process seems.
It seems okay because I mean the ingredients are not so crazy. It looks pretty straightforward, right? Because I mean it's pasta. Once you boil it, you mix your this thing and that's it. But I'd really love to see what is actually. And I'm actually salivating. It's weird because this tomato puree is so. I mean the aroma is so strong.
So this is like what stands this out. The tomato paste
puree, yeah.
and also the sugar.
The sugar.
So it's not
makes
what
the
we
difference,
regularly
right?
use.
Yes, amazing. And that flavor is really strong and it's really good. So now tell me about the chicken. How are we going to be preparing the chicken?
So just fry. No.
Just fry.
So this is like so for
Are
me.
we frying like in oil?
Yeah,
or frying, air frying.
Would air fry that.
We'll air fry.
For me, the chicken is just so I mean, the average Nigerian feels like I can't have anything without protein.
Yes,
so,
exactly. The average Nigerian is a normal human being something. Protein is actually one of the most important classes of food, so definitely have it.
Selling point this morning.
Yeah.
Is a simple pasta.
It's a simple pasta. And as much as you say that, in the abroad they have more proteins.
Yeah,
Because the proteins actually serve as the main dish, and that's just like a side.
But this is
as
Nigeria.
should be. But this is Nigeria.
Exactly.
And the economy is not
smiling.
smiling.
So our water for the pasta is already
It's already on the
salted,
fire.
boiling. So
Okay,
we bring it to a boil.
Okay.
We put our pasta in.
All right. Do you also put your boil your pasta with oil when you're doing a dish like this?
Don't. It's a myth.
It's a myth.
Yes, it's a
You
myth.
joke, it's a lie.
It's a myth.
It's a lie.
So if you don't want your
That's
pasta to stick together, it's simple. Two things. Make sure your water has come to a complete boil before putting in your pasta.
Are you serious?
Then when you drain, just run cold water through your
Right.
pasta.
And
So it
it
stops the
stick.
cooking process and it doesn't stick.
So the oil part is a myth. So we've been wasting oil since. I love it. Amazing. Okay, so we're going to allow Chef Ariola get into our pasta and chicken today, and just give him a little bit of time. There's still so much more happening right here, so do not shut that down. We'll be right back after this break.
think you can outplay me in this game of wits and knowledge? Can you go 7 rounds without flinching? I meant answering 7 questions correctly. How well can you hold your liquor? If you're curious, then join us for the most exciting conversation and games with your favorite celebrities on 7 of 7.
All right, welcome back and thank you for staying with us. We have something on tech this morning and it's tech and finance. Forex trading, that's what we're doing today. Sikira Lamidi, popularly known as Kira Forex, is a luminary figure with a captivating journey spanning over 10 years. She has roles as a Forex trader, author, mentor and coach. And today, of course, we're discussing Forex trading, a potent catalyst for financial independence and skill acquisition. It's great to have you. You're welcome, Kira Forex.
Thank you.
So the first thing I wanted to put out is that why the passion to want to share the knowledge of Forex, as it were, with people?
Okay, so anywhere I go, I always say that where we find ourselves, especially this part of Africa, employment is very difficult. That is right after graduating from the university. We have a lot of people who graduate and do not have any work to do. And one thing I also know is that sometimes for you to even get a job, it depends on who you know. Now, I also found myself in a situation like that, and then I chanced on what is called Forex trading. That's giving me a lot of opportunity. So I also decided to just share it among the youth, especially the women, to also see the advantage of how Forex trading is done, how you can have financial independence through Forex trading.
Okay, so now what are the basics that you need to learn how to trade Forex, as it were?
All right, so first of all, you need to understand how the global market works. You need to understand currency. Then you also need to understand fundamental and technical analysis.
Now, people think that all of this makes it very complicated for your average Joe to pick up, as it were. I mean, when you think about, like you said, fundamental, technical, and all of that, how can it be simplified in such a way that everybody can learn? Where does one start from? What are the big? Do you have to have a laptop? Can you do it on your phone? You know, all of that. How does one go about it from the scratch?
All right, so when it comes to Forex trading, we do it on daily basis. Even if you go to the black market to exchange money, you are directly doing what we call Forex trading. When you are traveling to a different country, you exchange your currency into that country's currency. You are directly doing Forex trading. The difference between what we do and what is done outside there is just that we do it on the chart. So you read the chart, you learn how the chart works, the movement of the chart. You learn a lot about every economy, how or whatever goes on in each economy. Then you now transfer it to the chart. So it's not anything difficult. You can still do it with your phone. You can still do it with a laptop. It's just like attending school, attending a medical school. The same as Forex trading. Exactly.
So like you mentioned, let's talk about phone, because at least that's what is accessible to many people out here. If you want to start with a phone, where do I start from? Do I have to register somewhere? What do I do?
All right, so we have a lot of mentors out there. Myself, I am a mentor. I train people. And now it's even more easier because we have a lot of materials out there. On YouTube, we have a lot of materials out there, even now on Facebook. In fact, a lot, everywhere, people are talking about Forex trading. So you can just chance on any of these, or if you also want to learn, you get close to me. And
now, there's one thing I've seen recently which has made a lot of waves. People call it copy trading, as it were.
Yeah.
Where maybe if you're a trader and I say, okay, I want to copy your trade or something and all of that. First of all, is that legal?
Yeah, it is.
It's legal to copy trade.
Yeah.
And what does it mean to copy trade?
All right. So when it comes to Forex trading, we also talk of time. You need time to sit with the chart and analyze the chart very well. And we also have people who are very good when it comes to analyzing the chart. So if you are now learning how to trade Forex or you are not yet profitable, then you intend to copy from people who are already profitable. So when I place my trade, automatically, you also copy whatever I place.
Whatever you do.
Yeah.
Now, you made mention of the gender gap you also want to empower women more to enter into this. There's that thing. It's an industry that you have males, fully dominated. What is the message that you have for women there? How do you plan to, draw more women to get more involved in the foreign exchange market?
Okay, I think that is one of the things that have given me the opportunity, because now when you mention female forex traders, not only in Ghana, Nigeria or Africa, you hear Kira Forex. That is the reason, because when it comes to fintech, forex trading, anything about IT, women are always scared because they think it's a bit difficult. Yeah, and when you look at the forex trading industry, it's dominated by males. So when you are a female doing this, it gives you a kind of opportunity. So what I want to do is that I am putting myself out there to let the females also know that it's not anything difficult. If I can do it, you can also do it. Yeah, so that is one of the reasons why I'm concentrating on the females. And also, when it comes to we have these single mothers. Okay. We also have, in fact, we have females that are really going through a lot. Yeah. Yeah. So if females really actually chanced on this, it's going to be a very big opportunity for them.
All right. Now, something I also want to mention. How about the girl child? How can one with kids? How do you set the path for them to enter into forex? What kind of things should you expose your kids to? So for people who have kids and they want to, especially female kids, and they want to expose them along this path, what kind of material should you be letting them see so that they can grow this sort of a financial literacy, as it were? All
right. For that, I think when you have a kid at an early stage, you should start explaining to them what financial literacy is, because these are some of the things that are not taught in school. So, yeah, so once you start teaching them and they get to a certain stage and you start exposing them to what actually the financial industry is, before they get to that stage, they'll pick it up from.
And people talk about, growing up, we have this arts or science and all of that. When people are arts inclined or science, is it something, if somebody is, in quotes, arts inclined, is forex something that they can pick up and learn?
Yes, of course. I did general arts back in training college. I was actually a teacher. Okay. I taught for 10 years. Okay. And then back in the university, when I was upgrading, I chanced on forex trading. Then now I have to stop the teaching because I realized that I was earning a lot from the forex trading rather than the teaching. So now my certificates are just under my pillow.
Teachers are angry. A teacher's reward is in heaven. Why did you stop teaching?
Of course. Because looking at the salary, by then I was earning, I think, $80 or $120. And I can make that. Even when I was coming, I took a trade and I opened almost 4 positions.
Just on your phone?
Yes, on each positions. I made almost, I think, $440, and I opened 5 positions. So if we calculate that, how much is that? It's like my 2-year salary in the teaching field.
Wonderful. So, and this is something that I can copy if I want to. If I was in the market, do you have people that copy your trades?
Yeah, I do a lot, all across the world.
How does one get access to that?
So you can just follow me on my social media handles, and on Instagram, Kira_Forex, and the rest of the social media handles, Kira Forex. Then right from there, all the information you need, you can just get to me through the social media handles.
All right. Thank you so much, Kira. It's been quite an enlightening session, and this is us wishing you all the best. I love that you are trying to close that gender gap, and hopefully you do more, and we have more women who are empowered to take care of themselves and the family via forex trading. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. All right. Okay, so that's it, of course, for our discussion this morning. Let's head over to Winfrey. What's up? What's happening with breakfast this morning?
Yay, we're still here making breakfast with Chef Ariola. We're making pasta and chicken, right? And it's actually a particular recipe all the way from Italy. And in that pan, tell me, Chef, what are we doing?
We're making our sauce, the arrabbiata sauce.
Arrabbiata sauce?
Yes, we're making arrabbiata sauce.
What does arrabbiata literally mean?
It just means spicy tomato sauce.
Spicy tomato sauce.
So that's it could just be usual tomato sauce, but that word itself.
Yeah, arrabbiata. Okay.
Hotness
the hotness of it. All right. So now I realize this has changed color.
Yes.
What has happened here?
So I added thyme.
Okay.
And ginger powder.
Okay.
So I'm sauteing the garlic.
The garlic.
The pan.
Okay.
So I just allow that till the aroma is like filling the whole
The aroma
room.
is filling the whole room.
So at least I can do that for like maybe 2, but it has to be done on low heat.
Okay, look.
Because you know, if you burnt garlic, then it becomes bitter.
Yeah, it becomes bitter. Nobody likes burnt garlic. Well, I mean, sometimes it's nice. If it's burnt in butter, I don't know, I'm just saying.
Okay, yeah, with butter, of
Yeah.
course, no, garlic butter sauce is
Oh
like
my God.
classic.
It
On
is.
anything, it
Totally.
works.
Yeah. Okay, so now what goes in next?
So what goes
The
in
sauce?
next is the
Tomato sauce. Okay. So can we make this tomato sauce at home?
Yeah, you could just use vinegar and regular cherry tomatoes.
Okay, vinegar and regular cherry. You say regular cherry tomato is not regular. It's the tiny ones now, those tiny sweet tomatoes. So yeah, okay, so you were going in with this, right?
Yes, I was going in with this.
All right. Oh, nice. So it's going to be sweet and tangy. I can literally already envisage what's going to taste like. It smells so good already, guys. You have no idea. Make sure you put this recipe down so that you can literally replicate it at home and let us know exactly what you come up with, all right? So in there, you said we have pepper.
Yeah, pepper and onion.
And onion. Yeah, I was going to ask you, we're not using onion for this dish. It's sacrilegious.
So instead of
Frying,
doing this way I did it, you could just chop the onions and saute alongside
the garlic.
Or I prefer doing it.
We like both. We do that and we do this too. Because onions can never be too much.
Then we just allow it cook down
Yes.
so that the chunky tomatoes can be a little bit soft.
Yes, soft and easy.
We allow that on medium heat this time around.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Then
right.
we just hold on a while before adding the aromatics and the sugar.
All right, amazing. So I'm guessing since we have vinegar in that sauce, the sugar is to reduce that tangy,
Yes,
super
exactly.
tangy
So I think
flavor.
our water is good enough.
Is
also.
hot enough?
Yes.
Okay. But I can still believe you said that is a myth. Hey,
It
so
is.
we'll be all that. In fact, my whole cooking experience has been a lie.
So this just once it boils.
Once
so,
it boils.
So what we're going to also do, we just cook this al dente, cooked enough, not soft.
Okay, not soft.
Not soft.
Okay.
So when we mix in the sauce, we're still going to cook for
Leave
like
it,
say
okay.
4-5 minutes.
All right.
Till it becomes much more. Well, so for now we just allow the sauce cook, and we allow the pasta cook,
And that's about it,
That's
right?
about
And of course, our chicken's already in the air fryer,
Of course.
about to get air fried, and it will be out in no time, right? Amazing. So tell me about your event. Well, how are you preparing for your event, which is coming up in September? Because we're looking forward to it too. We're ready to plan.
So I was actually going to say something about, but maybe I'll just hold on a while. And so I was thinking in my head, maybe we could just give 1 or 2 tickets.
Ooh, love it, love it. Yes, of course.
So we are planning. We are waiting for people to come enjoy good food.
Of course, definitely. I mean, and it's just September here, right? What's the date again?
1st of September.
1st of
It's on a
September.
Sunday, 2 p.m.
Amazing.
Come with friends, family.
Just come with friends, family, with an empty tummy and come and get filled up, right? Amazing. Wish you all the best with that. What exactly did you say we're expecting
So-
at this event now?
There's a 3-course meal,
Yeah.
which comes with attending the event. Then we have poetry, comedy, networking. We've got music, and then we have, of course, eating competition.
Eating competition. The best part of
That's
it
like
all.
the best part of it. That's true.
All right, amazing. So our sauce is,
It's getting to that. I just had to stay a little bit because I wanted to incorporate.
Okay,
the
and
whole
our
thing
pasta
together.
is in there as well.
Yes.
The next time we'll be back in the kitchen. Everything will be prepped, served, and ready to go, I'm hoping. All right, guys, make sure you stay tuned. We have still so much coming up here. It is the top of the hour, 1 hour gone, plus about 5 minutes to go. We'll be right back.
As the morning light filters in, the Max Breakfast kickstarts your day from the bedside.
We bring you the morning vibe and plenty of ginger to start your day right.
Join us on the Max Breakfast as we help you seize your day one step at a time. On Max Hits, we've got the ultimate playlist for you. We give you back-to-back.
And all the biggest news from the world of entertainment, only on Max Hits.
Area! Waiting the apple, waiting the shop. Tune into our award-winning waiting the 102.3 Max FM.
Lagos, Nigeria, you're welcome to the Max Drive.
Whether you're there for inside motor, you're there for inside traffic.
Welcome, it's the second lap of the show, and if you are just joining us, well, you have missed quite a lot, but hey, come on, there's still a bit more in the 45 minutes that we have left on the show.
That's right, it's always a magical experience here, and our Mondays are always buzzing. Of course, with the right kind of vibe. I hope you're ready for what we have left in store for you this morning.
Yeah, vibes all around, breakfast happening in the kitchen, of course, and quite a whole lot. We've had a tech discussion. We've also had Mary show us her acting skills, so if you want to...
I was not acting.
If you want to employ...
She was intimidating. Like, how can someone that I'm taller than be so with intimidating
It's not by height, too.
Like, she sat down and was going...
Goliath
beat you. And I had to like stand to remind her that, do you know my height?
Goliath stop past David.
No, David tricked Goliath.
They use catapult.
David tricked Goliath.
Knock her for head. So as they form Goliath there,
hey, God,
they will
I'm
take
not
it out.
Tall now.
But yeah, okay, so it's going to be a wonderful show that we have in store for you. My name is Mike Mesikeno.
And my name is Mary Bashua Alimi. Keep the smile on your face. Smiles are invaluable. And I hope you stay happy all day long. All week long, in fact.
All week long. Use the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC across social media with the handle at TVC Entertainment, Facebook, X, Instagram, of course, TikTok and LinkedIn. Use the hashtag Wake Up Nigeria on TVC, of course,
now,
to interact with us.
Yes, always follow us across all social media platforms at TVC Entertainment _, okay?
All right.
And yes, let's tell you what we have in store.
We have, of course, we have the beautiful game. And, of course, I'll be looking at events over across the major leagues. Football is back across Europe. We'll be talking about that.
Football is back. Professionally known as Phantom Burger, he'll be performing his song for us, 100 Meter. We're looking forward to that one.
We've got Edememe Oladiji Wusu, a vibrant force in the empowerment space committed to transforming lives through impactful speaking. And our topic today is going to be quite an interesting one, as we will be talking about seeing yourself as God sees you.
Oreva Ogene Ovieroma is the creative director of Revis Beauty, a makeup brand, and she's our guest on the SME segment this morning. We're anticipating that conversation.
That's a beautiful piece I see there.
Yeah, really lovely as a matter of fact.
We're talking about that on SME. Let's
Nice,
take a look at what
flawless
the weather will be like for today and the rest of the week.
games in the last few seasons. And some whistles from the stands as well for Real Madrid as quartet in the front line. Just ahead of this game, tribute is paid to Rudy Fernandez.
This is 7 of 7. My name is OJ, and signing a sobriety into my hands tonight on this social experiment called the 7 of 7 is Owen G. What is the name, or what was the name? You see, I want to make them better now.
Rock Heart.
No, of the goats when they brought it on stage.
The name of that goat.
Yeah.
We should go there.
No, that one easy now.
I'm just drinking this so that I can ask him my own questions. It's not because of
Buga.
He didn't get it. You know, you know. Okay. Mention 10 female stand-up comedians in Nigeria. See, just mention their stage name. If you annoy me, you will mention their real names and the year they started. And if you annoy me further, you mention the names of their husbands and the names of their children. Try me now. Okay, mention their name.
Let's just.
No, wait. No, don't. No. Name, real name, stage name, husband name, children name. 10 of them.
Even the 10. That's a lot.
Eh?
That's a lot.
Did I cut your question for me?
Yeah.
As Madrid kick-started the defense of the not Champions League, of La Liga. Barcelona, of course, prior to this time, a day before that was on Saturday, defeated Valencia by 2-1. So they already have the early head start over Madrid. Let's see how all of that goes on in the Spanish La Liga. In the English Premier League, of course, it was Chelsea versus Man City. Let's take a look at the highlights and talk about that game. Liverpool were up in the EPL, of course. Liverpool were up against promoted Ipswich Town. And, well, the first half looked like it was going Ipswich way. Very, very energetic. And that's what they say happens when teams come in from the lower division championship side. But Liverpool defeated them by 2-0. And that was how that one went down for Liverpool. All the top teams look like they won. Arsenal, of course, were up against Wolves. And Bukayo Saka, my man of the match. Let's look
against Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, all the big teams and the big boys. The EPL is back. After a long wait and all of that. How did your team perform, right? Okay, yeah, we'll get back to the point. Maybe we can find a way to have interaction either on social media or open the calls whenever we do Beautiful Game on Mondays, so that we can have your thoughts on what happened over the weekend. How did your club perform? You know, but I would say that the season is back with a plum, and it's going on quite cool. Everything looks like Liverpool with the win. Manchester United with the win also. Hey, that was up against Fulham. They began the season on Friday. Manchester United, of course, defeating Fulham there. And it was one goal, just by one goal. Quite a late one there by Zexi. Of course, quite later on in the match. But they were able to get all 3 points. And this is, of course, after Mazraoui started. Matthias de Ligt came in later on in the match. And so it looks like Manchester United, Erik ten Hag might just be cooking there. As it stands, just Chelsea amongst the top 6. Chelsea made 6. They're top 6. We can still call Chelsea top 6. But Mikel Obi has been making quite a lot of, I wouldn't say noise, but he has been agitated when talking about Chelsea and how they've been performing in the transfer window. Their owner Todd Boehly throwing money, but is he throwing it in the right place? Now we'll round up with this here. Something quite interesting. Of course, a number of people want to know what's happening with Victor Osimhen. That's talking about the Napoli and Chelsea saga. Aurelio De Laurentiis, the price tag, is it too high? Can we bring it down? Well, as at the last time Fabrizio Romano posted something about Victor Osimhen, made mention that Lukaku deal and Victor Osimhen deal are two separate deals. So Chelsea is working on selling Lukaku to Napoli, and then in the final days, they will now push for Victor Osimhen, which means that he's probably not a priority. Is it because of the price tag? What do you think? But then I think Napoli lost against Verona 3-0. And so I think that Antonio Conte now sees the need. That's why they are pushing. Immediately after the match, we heard the news that Napoli are pushing to get Lukaku in. And then getting Lukaku in and still keeping Victor Osimhen, you know, it's going to be quite heavy on their budget. So I think that in this coming week, we might have it sorted out. Chelsea lost, Napoli lost. So maybe it will be in their best interest for them to swap the attackers. Not a swap deal, but looking at Osimhen going one way, that's talking about moving to Chelsea. And of course, Lukaku moving to Napoli. I think it works well for both parties, because if by this time, I think it's quite sad that Victor Osimhen has not yet started. He has missed preseason already, for whichever club he might want to join. He's probably going to miss about 2, 3, maybe as much as 4 matches in a season. So it's in his best interest and national team's best interest that Victor Osimhen finds a club very fast. I mean, we just have a few more weeks, of course, to our next international fixture, which is an AFCON qualifier. All right, well, that's it on the beautiful game this morning. We'll take a time and I'll stay with us. We'll be back in a bit.
I'm Miriam Lunge. I'm a passionate environment advocate and a published author.
I am the founder of Celebration, a businesswoman, and a fashion icon.
I am a wealth coach and a real estate developer.
I am Amako Arakwe. I'm a corporate commercial lawyer and an entrepreneur.
Welcome to Warhaka. I am Ramatu Shehu Oyibo, an entrepreneur and a business coach.
I am the voice of an average Muslim woman, an hijabite, and a lawyer.
I am a polymath and a serial entrepreneur.
I am Murayo Afolabi Brown, Managing Director, TVC Entertainment. I'm a media consultant, producer, and broadcaster.
The ladies of your view are made of women from different professions, tribes, cultures, and religion. Join us every Monday to Friday as we share our views on topical and social issues.
Hey, my people, I greet you plenty.
My name is Nachika Okeke.
My name is Uwi Balogun.
My name is Damilola Banire. My name is Moyo Faraway Ahmed. If you also call me Moyo, listen.
And this na Abigail. And I dare on top of you, pigeon. I'm going to bring you bass, boost.
I don't get person will be single mother before. He carry another man show say now my husband be this.
Now what you want?
After that day, the man
you not go see him again.
If you snooze, you lose. If you miss this show, you miss out. On top this our show, I not dey gree for anybody.
When they friend the husband, you not see sign say the guys, nothing, don't vex, don't use signs.
If they look for person, I just wanted to see if you will shake. So tell me, what's literally happening? What's happening in that part?
So, cooked for a while, and then added salt and sugar.
Okay. So you added salt and sugar.
Sugar.
Okay.
So I drained the pasta and saved some of the pasta water and added it into
the sauce. Okay, to just make to give it.
Then the surprise ingredient, like I said, coconut powder.
Coconut powder.
So I added a bit into this also for extra flavor.
All right. So are we going to mix that?
Yes, we're going to mix
let's do that.
Then
let's mix that. So while we're here. Okay, and everything is coming together nicely. So I'm getting the coconut flakes is literally coming on.
Yeah, it's going to come on
the dish when it's served,
when
right?
It's served, yes.
Okay.
So that's for me an alternative to Parmesan cheese.
To Parmesan cheese, all right, amazing. So that's also even a healthier alternative to Parmesan cheese. Okay,
and cheaper too.
Oh, it's cheaper as well. That's true. It's actually way cheaper. All right, amazing. Also, it gives it a lot of flavor. So we need to literally allow Chef Ariola here finish with that. It's looking really good already. And we have Mary on the sofa. Mary, what's happening?
Well, it's time for a music performance, and for that we are joined by singer and performer Royal Onyedikachi Kenneth. He's popularly known as Phantom Burger. And this morning, he will be performing his song 100 Meter featuring Lighter and Picasso. How are you doing today, Phantom Burger?
I'm actually okay.
So I'm super curious about your name. How did you come about that, Phantom Burger?
Yeah, I would say that the name came when I was younger, like while I was growing up. And,
Okay.
that's what I'm to say. So that thing like was what my friends actually called me. You understand? Like while I was growing up, because of the way they're shocked at my growth. So that was the reason, like they're surprised. So they decided to give me that phantom. If you go and check the actual meaning of phantom, it means like ghost. So the bug guy is just like okay, he just switched up and he just changed. So that's why they gave me that name.
Interesting, interesting. I like the stories behind names, but I'd like to hear you perform 100 meters. Take it away.
Looking for money.
In performance there, I'm pretty sure it goes right with your breakfast. I like the tune. All right, it's time for us to have a conversation, something to motivate you throughout this week, and we've got Edememe Oladiji to do justice to that. She is a vibrant force in the empowerment space, committed to transforming lives through impactful speaking, coaching, and training programs. Now, she has a genuine passion for empowering individuals, especially women, and she has a proven track record. Today, we will be talking about seeing yourself as God sees you. It's a pleasure to have you in the studio with us this morning.
It's a pleasure to be here, Mary. Good morning, and good morning to everyone who's watching.
Now, when someone says seeing yourself as God sees you, of course, there's the way you see yourself, there's the way you perceive others see you, and then there's the way they see you actually, not your perception.
Yeah.
And then there's the way God sees you. Why is it that the way God sees you is so important as against the other ways you're seen?
That's a beautiful question, Mary. Thank you. Well, that's important because God is unchanging. And I like to think that as human beings in a changing world, it's best that we hinge our identity to something that is unchanging, to someone who is unchanging.
Something solid.
Something solid, exactly. Because many times we find that our identity is hinged to our social status. You're rich today, tomorrow the tide could turn. Then what happens? It could be linked to your bank accounts. Inflation is inflating right now. So there are many indices that we tend to hinge our identity to that really should not be the case. I believe that all of us were created, right, by God. And for each and every one of us, there's a purpose that God had in mind when he created us. So only the creator has the right to determine the identity that the created should take on. And this is really important because seeing yourself as God sees you just helps you be more grounded in life. It shapes your perspective. And at the end of the day, the perspective is what shapes the results that you get. I'll give you an example. I'm Christian, so I'm using the Bible. When the 10 spies went to spy out the promised land, when they were given the instruction, it was just go there and let's see what the land is like. But God had told them that they were going to get that land. So in God's eyes, they already had the land. Exactly. But the 10 spies went in. And when they came back, their report was, we're not sure we can take that land because we were like grasshoppers in our own eyes, and we are sure that they saw us as grasshoppers too. How do you know how they saw you? You're a spy. Did you go to the giants to ask them, how do you see us? Do you see us as grasshoppers? But they had that identity, which was clearly different from the identity that God had and from the way that he saw them. And so because they had said that as their identity, that was the results that they got. But it was Joshua and Caleb who said, we are well able to take the land. And they took the land. So it's important to see ourselves how God sees us. God has put you on earth for a reason. God has given you an assignment for a reason. And the Bible, for example, tells us how God sees you. He sees you as unconditionally loved, unconditionally chosen. He sees you as his beloved. And so if you go through life seeing yourself as God sees you, it just changes how you show up. You don't show up waiting for people to like you. You don't show up waiting for people to accept you because you already know that, like the slang will say, there's enough love at home. I've been loved from home. Yeah, so just seeing yourself how God sees you changes everything about you. And I think that that's the best way to see ourselves.
So citing the Joshua and Caleb example, now on the one hand, the people had been told that you will get this more or less belongs to you because this is what I destined for you.
Yeah.
Now, not everybody saw it except a couple of people who were determined that, listen, as God has said it, we believe it. Would you liken seeing yourself as God seeing you as self-esteem as well? Or what angle would you say, especially regarding the Joshua and Caleb incident? Was it a case of they believed so much in themselves, or was it a case of faith, or what exactly will propel you into seeing yourself as God sees you?
I think it first comes from knowing how God sees you. And so you've got to spend time with your creator. God, I want to see how you see me. I want to show up how you, if you don't know, so for example, someone created a microphone.
Yeah.
But if you don't know what that microphone is used for, if you're a child, the child can just go around hitting it on stuff because the child doesn't know what the purpose of a thing is not known. Abuse is inevitable, right?
Definitely.
So you first need to know how does he see me? What does he see me as? What does he need me here for? And when you do that, it just shapes how you show up. And then you become more confident and you say, okay, I'm going to partner with God to make this happen. Because it's not enough to know how God sees you. You have got to put in the work.
Yeah.
So I believe that for them, it was seeing how God saw them and then putting in the work to make sure that how God saw them became their reality.
Now, there's an average person watching you now who has probably been struggling with being able to see themselves beyond where they are right now. What would you say to such a person to motivate him or her?
Okay. To such a person, I would say your physical doesn't necessarily determine the entirety of your life. Like, this is just a page in your story. And it doesn't get to define your entire story. So please don't give up yet. Don't give up yet. Go to your Bible. How does God see me? Spend time in his presence. Let his love wash over you. Let his acceptance wash over you. And just tell God, I know there's more. I believe that there is more. Help me to position myself in a way that gets me to the more. And that's important because For a while, it took me a while to see myself as God saw me. It didn't matter that I graduated with a 4.13 over 5. It didn't matter that I had awards. It didn't matter that I had a great job, a great family. But I still struggled. And for many of us, that's where we are, struggling to see ourselves as God sees us. So spend time with the Word. Spend time in prayer. God, show me how you see me. And position people in my life who will affirm to me how you see me. And then don't judge yourself based on where you are now. Take the steps. You know, God sees me as an overcomer. And what would an overcomer do? An overcomer will not just sit down and think everything is going to be given to me on a platter of gold. An overcomer would go after it, knowing that they will overcome. So go after your dreams with that mentality, knowing that you would overcome. Know what your vision is for your life, because that's important as well. You've got to know where it is that you're aiming towards. So know what the vision for your life is and go after it, knowing that God is on your side and that you can do whatever it is that you set your mind to.
You know, when you talked about yourself, I began to wonder, how do you see yourself?
Oh, interesting. I see myself as a global force. I see myself as a partner with God in bringing his kingdom here on earth. I see myself as someone who is sent to liberate women from the shackles of self-doubt and bring them into the fullness of what it is that God has planned for them.
Now, was it something that helped you to get to where you are right now in seeing yourself the way you are? Because, of course, you mentioned the fact that, oh, you used to be in that space as well.
Yeah.
What was that deciding factor? Because there's so many things. Yes, you might, as a religious person, you might say, oh, what you believe in, your faith also helped. But what is that deciding factor that helped you get to where you are now?
For me, it was, I got tired of playing small. I got tired. Every one of us knows in our hearts that we can do more and be more. But nothing is going to change until you decide I am tired of playing small. So for me, it was in 2020, July. I was just tired of playing small. Remember, there's more to you. You know, and we all know when we're alone with ourselves, you know, there's that gnawing in your heart that tells you, no, there's more to you than this.
There's more to you than this.
Yeah, so I decided to listen. And I was tired of playing small.
Okay, so Edememe got tired of playing small and now she's big. Thank you so much for your time. It's always interesting having a conversation with you. Thank you.
Thank you.
And yes, thank you as well. The show continues. You're watching Wake Up Nigeria. A quick break. We'll be back with more. Just stay with us.
Entertainment for me, first of all, I say it's a vocation. It's work for me. It's a way of life that brings about merriment, relaxation, and it's happiness. It's everything good put together. Anything at all just to make you happy, give you joy, make you laugh, make you dance. Entertainment is a way of life for AY.
Entertainment to me is everything. Entertainment is surrounding myself with loved ones, family, watching some good television shows, TV series, listening to good music, and taking a trip around the world, seeing new places, and interacting with different people, and also having a feel of different culture and people all around the world. So for me, I would say entertainment is life. It's larger than life.
Welcome back. We've got Onyinyechuku Onyebe. She is the CEO of Hair by Posh Class, a top hairstylist whose services are highly sought after by high-class individuals, top celebs, society women, and party rockers. And she's here to talk about her business and, of course, doing business in this particular climate. It's great to have you. You are welcome.
Thank you very much.
How much is this hair you're wearing?
I don't. Let's not go.
Let's not go there.
Yes.
Right, but wonderful. This is really good. You've been doing this for about what now? 6-7 years. According to what you said. How did you get into the hair business?
So okay, right from when I was a kid, I've always done hair. Like I do my siblings hair. It's something that we just know how to do in my family.
Okay.
Yeah. So when I got into the university, most times I'll do my hair myself, I'll style my hair myself, and then my classmates will be like, your hair looks like a bridal hair. So like I got comments like that from several people.
Okay.
So after some time, I now thought about it, and then I started doing bridal shoots with people. Like I went to town, did shoots with makeup artists. This is what they call collaborative shoots, right?
Okay, yeah.
So I did a lot with people in Owerri. Then I was schooling in Futo.
In Futo, okay.
Yeah, so from Futo, when I was done with doing with a lot of makeup artists in Owerri, I traveled to Port Harcourt and did the same collaborative shoots with people. Do you understand? And then after doing that, okay, what actually made me do that was when we went on strike. So we went on like 6 months strike in school then. Do you understand? Yeah, so we had like a lot of time, and I didn't want to come back to Lagos because I was based in Lagos. My family was based in Lagos, right? Okay. So I did these shoots with people, with makeup artists in Owerri and Port Harcourt. So after some time, I now started getting requests from brides to come and do their hair. Yeah. So that was how it started.
I like that. You know, collaborative shoots, that means at that time you're not making any money on it. You'd spend your own and go for shoots, and then people will bring clothes, and then you bring the hair and all that. But that was what engineered your way into the business part.
Yes.
And then it's something definitely that you have a passion for, right?
Of course.
How important was that passion for you when you going into the business?
So hair to me is like something I love.
Okay.
So it's something I enjoy doing. Do you understand? So it wasn't mainly about the money. In fact, I didn't even know that I could make money from doing hair. Yeah, most of the first brides I did, they didn't pay me to do their hair. In fact, when I did those collaborative shoots with the makeup artists then in Owerri, I was not like, oh, so if you have brides, you can recommend them to me to do their hair. I don't even mind, I will do it for free. So like the first 2 brides I did, they didn't pay me to do their hair. So I just did it so I could have something to post on my Instagram, and that was how it started.
Show what you can do.
To show what I can do.
Wonderful. And you know, hair is something that, you know, we're talking about the expense. Now, hair is something that many people think is expensive, or is actually expensive.
Yeah.
What is that? Is it, do you have to spend a lot of money to have good hair? Yeah, I think let me put it that way.
So for now, yes, like since after COVID, its hair became like, I don't know if I will use the word expensive. For now, to get a good hair, you actually have to spend money.
Is it because we don't produce it here, or you import them also, or why
yes,
is that?
the dollar factor now comes in.
Now comes in.
Now when you want to buy hair, you have to change to dollar and then you buy. So now the hair sellers now change to Naira to sell to you, and they are buying in dollar.
So right from the beginning, did you always used to source your hair abroad? How do you do that part?
So personally, I don't sell.
Okay.
I just install. I make wigs. I train. Do you understand? So this hair was installed by me.
On yourself?
Yes, on myself.
That's good. Okay, so basically you do the installation, so you can get it and you come, and then what you just do is the installation.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. Is it now your services? When it comes to your services, do you have a one place? Do they come to meet you, or you are mobile? You can meet people at different way. How does that work out?
So I have a salon where people can book appointments, because I work on appointments. So you book appointments, you come in, you do your hair, and then I can also come to you. So I have brides, I have people that call me to do home services.
Definitely.
I also have students that I train.
You train?
Both in Nigeria and outside Nigeria.
How do you train them outside Nigeria?
I travel.
Okay, you travel.
Yes.
Okay, because I was thinking that maybe you do virtual training.
I do virtual as well,
okay.
but I also travel like to different countries to train.
Right, wonderful. In your line of business, what has been the most challenging thing for you doing business in Nigeria?
Electricity.
Man, everywhere.
That is number one. In fact, I always say this, that if there's anything that would make me to ever leave this country, because I don't plan to leave Nigeria. I mean, I love Nigeria. But I always say if there's anything that will ever make me leave Nigeria to go outside Nigeria to do my business, it's electricity. That has been my #1 problem.
You know, but you're installing here. Where does electricity come in the whole process?
So now you need lights. You need AC.
Oh yes, because it can. Oh, the heat and all of that.
For the glue that you're using to install, if you install in a hot environment, it's not going to work.
Whoa.
In fact, it will basically turn white when you're installing in a hot environment. So when I'm working, in fact, my 2 ACs in my studio are usually on. The place is like freezing. Do you understand? So it plays a huge role. And then my hot combs, my curling irons.
Oh, that is it. Oh, yeah. That is electricity.
A range of tools that uses electricity.
So I know with what has happened with the dollar and everything, how are Nigerians reacting to it? Do people install hairs more now? Do they spend more on hair? Like, is it easy for them to take out money now since it became more expensive now for hairs?
I think I'm trying to compare from before,
from before, yes, and now.
I think people are still doing it the same way.
The same way, eh?
Yeah, people have adjusted. They've really adjusted. So
you always find a way to adjust in some ways,
yeah.
Right, now, when you made mention at the early stage collaborations and all of that, do people still come and meet you and tell you that let's collaborate to?
Of course.
I'll give you exposure or something. Where do you now you are fully it's now commercial and making money? Where do you draw the line between, how do I put it now, doing something for, should I say, exposure? Some people want to come about, and then when it comes to financials, how do you draw the line?
Okay, so yeah, I still do collaborations. In fact, I even still do collaborations with makeup artists. I do collaborations with people. So, but it depends. If I am sure that this collaboration is going to be worth it, then I go all out and do it. I even organize like normal shoots for myself and makeup artists that we just come together, work on a model, and then post. Because in a way or two, these collaborations help. No matter how you've grown or no matter how many clients you have, you always need to do these collaborations, because once in a while, you don't know the work that a client is going to see on your page that will make them book you.
All right.
Do you understand? So yeah, I still do collaborations.
Now, just to wrap up, what's the most, if I was to tell you to just teach me one business lesson that you've learned from your years in business, generally, that you can pass on to somebody, what would that lesson be?
Perseverance. You have to always persevere, and then you always have to have passion for what you do. Like in my early stages of doing this business, it was not easy. Even till now, it's not easy, but I mean, because of the passion I had for the business, I kept on doing it because I loved it.
I think my passion is money. I don't have passion. I just want my passion is marriage. I want to make money.
You have to have something that will bring that money for you. Do you understand? Yeah. So at the beginning, it was not easy. Okay. I mean, there were some days I used to go to work and I would stay from morning to night. No clients would come to my studio. It was even, in fact, until Ms. Waneka posted me on her page. And then that was like my breakthrough.
Your breakthrough.
Do you understand? So after then, I started becoming fully booked and having clients like back to back. So I feel like in every person's business or in every person's life, there would be a point that you would definitely have. So you just have to keep on, because you don't know when it's going to come. And you don't know what it's going to be. So you just have to keep on going.
Thank you so very much. That's a lesson that I will take to heart, and every other person can learn there. We've got breakfast for you. Hope you don't mind.
No problem.
All right, come on. Let's head over to the kitchen.
All right, amazing. Welcome to the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen. You look really lovely.
Really nice.
All right, so I have Chef Ariola here. He's been hard at work, putting together spaghetti.
Arrabbiata.
Arrabbiata for you. And of course, with air-fried chicken as well. So we'd like for you to try it out and let us know exactly what you think about it. And now tell us what we have in spaghetti arrabbiata.
All right, so...
Dig in while they're telling you.
So, the garnish on top is coconut powder.
He has a thing for coconuts.
Coconut powder, yeah. So, pasta, tomato sauce with a bit of pepper. There's thyme.
Pepper is not too much.
Oh, well. So if it's not too much, okay. All right, try. So there's a bit of sugar in there as well.
In the pasta?
Yeah, in the sauce.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what does it taste like?
With Arabia.
She's trying
What's
to...
the Arabia?
Okay, that's supposed to be spicy. So that's the Arrabbiata.
Okay, I'll give it
I
a
have to thread gently.
95.
95.
Nice, that's very generous.
good.
You like it that much?
Yeah, it's nice.
Thank you.
All right, amazing. Thank you so much. Well done, Chef. We're glad to have you back.
All right.
I can say that.
Why are you guys so loud?
So Mimi and Danny, you guys can, for when you want to fix your hair, she's here for you.
Oh, yeah. Of
Yeah.
course.
All right.
Lovely, lovely.
Okay, that's been the show today. We will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Since the last day of last season, we are ready to do it all again.